Alrighty, so I'm going to begin demonstrating the 8 exercises that are described in Lab 7, starting with the shoulder press. So I have 2 dumbbell weights right here, and I'm going to demonstrate the shoulder press. I'm going to hopefully do all 8 exercises all in one video. I hope that's okay. So I'm going to try to knock all these out all in one. So starting with the shoulder press, we're looking at the anterior deltoids as being the prime mover, and we're hoping to conduct elbow flexion and extension, as well as shoulder abduction into shoulder flexion for our joint movements. So the exercise begins with a 90-degree angle in the shoulders and elbows. And once you have this 90-degree angle, you are going to press up until the arms are fully extended, and then slowly keep a controlled movement to bring the shoulders back down to the 90-degree angle starting position. So that is the shoulder press exercise. For the next exercise, we are looking at the upright row. And for the upright row, I'm going to need a bar. So let me go grab a bar real quick. Okay, so for the upright row, we're looking at targeting the deltoids as well as the biceps and the upper trapezius muscles. So you can conduct this exercise in the standing position. You'll have the bar fully extended in your arms, fully locked out to start the exercise, just like this. Have a close grip onto the bar, and then you're going to conduct shoulder internal rotation and abduction, as well as elbow flexion, just like such here. Bringing the bar up to chin level, no further, and then slowly bringing the bar back down, just like such here. That is the upright row. And then we're going to move on into the lateral shoulder raise. Lateral shoulder raise, we're still targeting the medial lateral deltoids. We're targeting shoulder abduction and adduction as the joint movements. And we'll start with this exercise. Standing position. Weights are going to be at your sides, arms fully extended. We're going to keep the elbows completely locked out, and we're bringing the weights all the way up, just like this. Bringing the weights 90 degrees to the sides, and then slowly controlling the weight, bringing it back down. That is the lateral shoulder raise. Next is the barbell biceps curl. I'm going to grab a barbell. For the barbell biceps curl, our main target muscle is obviously the biceps, and we will conduct this exercise standing with the barbell, and we'll have our arms fully locked out with the barbell and our hands with a supinated grip. So let me grab the bar and I'll demonstrate. Barbell bicep curl, keeping arms fully locked out, full arm extension, bringing the bar directly up to the chin level, conducting elbow flexion, and no other joint movements necessary here. We're just bringing the shoulders up into elbow flexion and then slowly back into elbow extension. So that is the barbell biceps curl. Moving right along here, getting into the hammer curl next. With the hammer curl, you'll take your dumbbell weights with a neutral grip in between pronation and supination. Once you're standing with the weights at your side, arms fully extended, just like you're doing with the barbell biceps curl, you're curling up with that neutral grip in the wrist, just like this. Targeting the biceps long head as well as the biceps brachialis in this movement here, as well as just elbow flexion into elbow extension for the joint movements. So there you have it on the hammer curl. The lying barbell tricep extension, I'm going to position the camera just a little bit, just like such here, but we're targeting the triceps brachii, as well as getting elbow flexion extension, wrist flexion, and shoulder flexion in all of our joint movements. So I will conduct this exercise laying down supine. I will have the barbell fully extended with my arms locked out. Then I'm going to bend my elbows back towards my head to bring the bar over my head. And then once I have that bar fully flexed, I will then extend the bar. So I will show you here. This barbell. Arms fully locked out. Bending at the elbows. Bring the bar right above the crown of the head. And then pushing forward, activating the triceps. Alrighty, next I have the wrist curl exercise that targets the main muscles of the extensor carpi ulnaris and flexor carpi ulnaris, as well as wrist flexion and extension as the joint movements. So I'll keep the weight right here at my wrist, and then I'm moving the dumbbell weight up, to wrist extension. Like this here. And for the wrist curl, flipping over and then bringing the weight up, just like this. So we're just working into wrist flexion and extension here, just like this. So wrist extension and wrist curl. And lastly, that leaves me to my final two chosen exercises. The first one being the Arnold press. The Arnold press targets the anterior deltoids as well as the triceps brachii simultaneously. It also targets shoulder abduction and internal rotation. So I will conduct this exercise with both my dumbbells, 90-degree angle in the shoulders. Wrists are going to be supinated facing me. And then once I'm ready to start this exercise, I will be turning my wrists out until they're in the shoulder press position. And then I'll fully extend the shoulders and fully bring the weights all the way above my head. I'll slowly bring the weights back down, and then simultaneously, all in one motion, bring them together, turning the wrists over again, just like this. This is the Arnold press, just like such. And last but not least, I have a tricep dip exercise. Triceps brachii are the primary muscle groups that are being activated here. We're looking for shoulder extension as well as elbow flexion and extension in the joint movements. So you can conduct this either along parallel bars, or you can do it right here at the side of the bench. So in order to do it right here at the side of the bench, I'm just going to kick myself out here until I have enough space to drop my body weight down until I have 90 degrees of elbow flexion in my triceps here. Once I have that 90 degrees, I'm pushing straight up. Again, coming back down, pushing straight back up. Stabilizing my body, keeping my core nice and tight throughout the entire movement, and just using my legs as a brace. But on the arms end, I'm dropping down just to 90 degrees, keeping it slow and controlled, and then pushing all the way up. So there you have it. That is the complete Lab 7 shoulder and arm workout. And yeah, that's it.